The first thing that we have to do is register a domain and get hosting service. Hosting allows you to run your website and store all of your content, so you have to have hosting in order to run a website. And you also need a web address. And you can see right here that my web address is nyctechclub.com. So what we want to do is go and register a web domain for your own website. So what I want you to do is click on the link to the text tutorial on how to make a WordPress website for free. And this is the NYC Tech Club text tutorial for this video. So it's going to have all the steps that we're going to go through in this video tutorial. So what I want you to do once you come to this page right here is come down to step number 1 that's titled Get a Domain and Hosting. And I want you to click on this link to bring you to the Hostgator website. And that's where we're going to go to register our domain and get hosting. And you should be redirected to the Hostgator website. And Hostgator is what I recommend to all of my clients and also what I use for a lot of my different websites because they have a great reputation. They're really fast, really reliable, they're cheap, and they have great customer service. And that's why I'm going to recommend them to you. So once you come to this page right here, what we want to do is click on this link that says web hosting. And once you come to this page right here, you can see there are 3 different plans that we can choose from. And the business plan is a little too expensive and more than what we need. So we're just going to focus on the hatchling and the baby plan. So the hatchling plan is if you're going to build one website and one website only, then all you need is the hatchling plan. But if you want to build more than one website and you want to host them on the same account, then you want to select the baby plan. So for this video, I'm just going to select the hatchling plan. So once you're ready, go ahead and click on the Buy Now button. And once you come to this page, this is the Hostgator sign up page. So I'm going to go through these steps with you just to make sure that you fill everything out correctly. So for step number 1, you want to make sure that you're on the register a new domain tab and you want to type in the web address that you want to register. So I'll type in nycstudiosdesigns.com and push enter. And once the search results come back, if you see this green check mark and it says added, then we're good to go. But if you don't see this green check mark, what that means is someone else registered the domain that you want. So you want to come back in here and type in a new web address and see if that one's available. So once you get this green check mark, I want you to scroll down to the bottom over here to the domain privacy protection section. And by default, Hostgator selects this for you, but it's just an extra cost right now and you don't really need it. But if you want to have it, then you can just leave this checked. I'm going to uncheck this because I don't want this extra cost, but I can always add this back later if I want it. So it's really up to you. But once you're ready, let's go down to step number 2. And step number 2 is where you're going to choose your hosting plan. So in this first drop down, you want to select whether or not you want the hatchling or baby plan. And just remember that the hatchling plan is if you want to build one website and one website only. And then the baby plan is if you plan on building more than one website and you want to host them on the same account, then you want to select the baby plan. So I'll select the hatchling plan right here. And then you want to select the billing cycle. And what I usually recommend is either 6 or 12 months just to give yourself enough time to know whether or not you want to continue to run a website or not. So you can select whatever you want, but for this video, I'm going to select 1 month. And then what you can do is create a username and a security pin. And I'm not going to do this with you because I've already created my account, but go ahead and create a username and a security pin. And then once you're ready, come down to step number 3. And step number 3 is entering your billing information. And again, you can pause the video and fill all this out yourself. I'm not going to do this with you because I've already created my account, but once you're ready, go ahead and push play, and then we can move on to step number 4. And step number 4 is adding additional services. And by default, Hostgator selects some of these for you, and we don't really need all of these services. So I want to go through these with you really quickly. So the first one is the free SSL certificate. And you can leave this one checked because that's going to secure your website whenever you have data transferred, such as payment information or anything like that. So we can leave that one checked, but we don't need the site lock monitoring. And again, this is an extra cost and you can always add this back later. So uncheck this one. And then for the email, I have a video tutorial on how to create an email with your domain for free. So we don't need this one. And then we don't need the backup because you can use free plugins on WordPress to back up your website, and I do have video tutorials on how to do that also. So I'll link you to those videos in the video description. And then we don't need the SEO tools, so leave this one unchecked also. Okay, so once you're ready, come down to step number 5. And step number 5 is probably the most important step in this section because this is where you can enter a coupon code. And by default, you can see that Hostgator puts in a coupon code for you, and you can see that you get a small little discount. But what I want you to do is delete this coupon code and type in NYCTech30 and then click validate. And what you'll notice is that the discount actually increases to about 65% off. And that's because the coupon code NYCTech30 is one of the largest coupon codes with Hostgator. So make sure that you type in NYCTech30 and click validate in order to get a large discount. Okay, so once you're ready, the last thing that we have to do is just come down to the bottom and check this box to agree to the terms. And then once you're ready, just click on the Checkout Now button. And once everything is completed with Hostgator, now what I want you to do is go to your email inbox. And you should see this email from Hostgator titled Your Account Info. And if you open it up, it should have all of your account information right here. And what we're going to do right now is go to our control panel. So you should see a link right here that says Your Control Panel. And what we're going to do is go there and log in and then install WordPress so that we can start customizing our WordPress website. So once you come here, go ahead and click on this link right here. And once you come to the login page, get your username and your password from the Hostgator email. So you can see it says username and password. Copy and paste that into these two sections right here, and then click login.